everyone, today I'll be reviewing this new Spanish show on Netflix called Jaguar, starring Blanca Suraj, and this show is actually takes place in Spain in 1960, and the show centered around Isabel. Isabel, she's trying to take revenge against the people who killed her family in World War II, and this show mainly centers around Isabel. You see her in the back flash, like how she grew up. She actually got captured by these people and back then, and she actually like got raised by them, but as a maid in their house. So what I think about overall show, I think I really like some part of this show. When I think about like Isabel, when I think about overall the trauma Isabel she faced when she was little in this show, all the scene they shown us in the background, really like all those scenes, mainly because it shows you how deeply this Isabel, she's been traumatized, and she's trying to take this revenge, the revenge she planned the whole her life. When this group of agents comes to her, try to like basically ask her to work with them, she's kind of like, who? Because she's never been part of any family. So when this group of people come to her and give her like kind of they take her in their wings, you really see how Isabel she started growing as a person, as a also human being. So this show, when they focus on that, I really like this show a lot. Like when they focus on that part, it really worked for me. But this show did have some action scene I really liked. All the action scenes, set pieces, all the production design. This show is really top notch down, especially when I think about it. I actually forgot this show. It's so good, the production and set design. I forgot the show took place in 1960. Like all the scenes were perfect, the way they were crafted in this show. So production really very good. And overall the show, when I look back and think about it, overall I thought this show was okay, honestly, because the story they're trying to tell here often get lost in the process. I feel like often this you are watching one scene, this show take a detour to another scene. Many times I got confused. I'm like, oh, what I'm watching here? Especially the music for this show, like I did not like it. The music choices in the show, some of them were good. It worked for the scene they were telling, all the story they're telling. It worked in some places, but the some places it did not work at all. And the tone for this show is all over the place. Like sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's like serious. Like you can, as a viewer, you can tell, is it supposed to be jokey or is supposed to be like serious? Often this show like fail to balance these two things. Not that it's like you can be jokey. I think this show was trying to be entertaining. Same time, I feel like it lost its focus many times. That's why I feel like overall this show, it wasn't great watch or anything, honestly. I thought for me, I thought many times this show was like the tone they're going for that did not work. As I was saying, whenever the show worked on Isabel character, like in the deep, even though we see her trauma through her backflash, we don't really get details. That is also bothering me. I'm like, oh, I want to know more about that. But they cut to present scene. Then the present scene, they cut to the backflash scene. Like the show us throughout the show was like that. They showed the first episode, it was quite intense. It's the one chase scene. Yes, that chase scene was really done very well. As I was saying, production design really very top notch for this show. But storytelling point of view, like the storytelling isn't good. Although it takes place in 1960, often I feel like this show, like what is they trying to do here, it get lost in the joke, all this thing. Probably because I was watching subtitles, so I don't know. Some scene I feel like did drag a lot. It feels very boring, like, and some scene you're like, she basically going to a shop to buy like dress to get some information from the designer, but that scene drag out like 15 minutes. I was like, oh my god, how long we have to spend here? You get, it's just an example, you get the idea. Throughout the season there is a scene like that, is draggy. How this show ended is left to the huge cliffhanger for season 2, because she's gonna go after the main guy. I think it could be very interesting. I don't know if they keep doing this, like the back and forth storytelling didn't work for me, as I was saying, because like when you go to the back flush scene, you are seeing something very interesting, traumatized for Isabel, and the present day is jokey, and like then it cut to the back flush scene. It just didn't work. And season 2, I guess she could go after the main bad guy, and if they want to continue the show, they could, I suppose, couldn't they? Overall, I thought it was an okay show, but the production design, all the action scene, some of the like the dance scene, or some of the scene between all this group were cute and interesting. Then again, overall the storytelling I didn't enjoy, so I will say it was okay watch for me. Anyway, that's my thought on the show. Let me know in the comment what you think about the show. If you enjoyed my review, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to leave your comment, and please take care.